It's time for sports, and I'm very happy to introduce Nahreman Issa, who's filling in for Grayson tonight. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And you, being that you're born and raised in Edmonton, you follow the Oilers closely, and you're starting to talk with Connor McDavid not playing in the rest of the Young Stars tournament.
Yes, of course, all these fans, they're going to Penticton. They want to see the hockey phenom. Picked up 2 points in his first Oilers game of the tourney, but turns out that will be his only game. Now, despite being healthy, the Oilers have decided to keep their first overall pick out of tomorrow's game against Winnipeg. While fans are salivating at McDavid's potential, the GM is trying to downplay expectations for year one.
To score in this league requires a lot of skill. It requires a lot of acumen, strength, and he's got a lot of those things, and he's going to develop a lot of those things. So let's call it 20 and 40.
Peter Chiarelli expecting 20 goals and 40 points from McDavid. Now, pretty low prediction considering many publications believe the Oilers rookie can reach 65, 70, or even 80 points this year. Meanwhile, there has been talk of Andrew Ference playing a reduced role this season. So what does that mean for his captaincy?
I've had discussions with Andrew about that. I've got a good relationship with Andrew from before in Boston. We can be very frank with each other, and we have been. So if we do make that change, I know Andrew will be a complete professional about it.
The Oilers wrap up the Young Stars tournament tomorrow. Well, the Oil Kings were looking to bounce back after last night's preseason loss to Hitmen, playing the return game in Calgary. Now, no goals until the second when Carson Torwinski makes it 1-0 for the Hitmen with his third of the preseason. Now, middle of the third, a weird one here. Lane Bensmiller throws the puck in front. Lucas Cullen pokes it home from underneath of Liam Hughes. It is 2-0 for Calgary. Now, that would be your final, as Lassie Peterson made 17 saves for the shutout. The Oil Kings wrap up their preseason on Friday in Red Deer. Well, it was likely the most important game of the season for FC Edmonton as they hosted the Rowdies this afternoon. Now, Tampa currently sits in fourth in the combined standings, 5 points up on the Eddies. Now, early on, the visitors come charging down the wing. Ball played in for Corey Herzog, but Matt Van Oekel makes the save and hangs on. Now, 16th minute, Dustin Correa swings in the corner. The captain, Albert Watson, gets a boot on it and turns it into the far corner. That's a pretty good finish from the defender, his second of the season, and it's 1-0 for the Eddies. All right, second half, Juan Guerrera tries to pick the top corner, but he hits right where the crossbar meets the post. The Rowdies coming awfully close to tying this game. Now, injured defender Kareem Moses decided to join the supporters in the stands for this game. Everyone, though, went home happy. The Eddies win 1-0, picking up 3 massive points.
I said that the guys have to raise the bar with a level of intensity, and I thought first half in particular, the first half hour, 35 minutes was maybe the best football the Eddies have played all season long.
My wife's pregnant and she's 10 weeks away, so it was nice to get the goal for her and nice to get the goal for the bump as such. So we celebrated together.
U of A Pandas hosting the UBC Okanagan Heat. First half, Pandas open the scoring. Julia Ignacio crosses it on net. Joella Kobleshki makes the stop, but Carissa McNutt gets past a defender and sends it home. 1-0 U of A. Now UBC responds in the 45th minute. Caitlin Ferguson finds the ball, waits, and well, boots one on net. No chance for Laura Morrison. We are all even at 1. Then in the 60th minute, Ignacio is sent in all alone, holds off the defender, taps it off the post and in. Pandas win 2-1. Well, the Toronto Blue Jays looking to sweep the New York Yankees today. Team announcing today that Troy Tulowitzki out for 2 to 3 weeks with a cracked shoulder blade. Now, R.A. Dickey getting the start in this one. In the first, Carlos Beltran sends one to center. And while Kevin Pillar goes all Superman on this ball, gets the out. But that would be the only real highlight for the Jays on this day. Bottom second, 1-0 New York. Didi Gregorius pops one up. Pillar makes the catch. Now, Alex Rodriguez tags at third. It's a showdown at home plate, but A-Rod is safe. 2-0 Yankees. Now in the fourth, Dustin Ackley gives the Yankees the 4-0 lead with this 2-run bomb to right. Yankees shut out the Jays 5-0 and are now 3.5 games back. Well, Tour Challenge men's final, Kevin Koe taking on home province favorite Brad Gushue. Now, low-scoring affair, tied at 2 in the 7th. Koe drawing against 3, needs to just be the full 8 foot, and, well, that's not a problem. Koe takes the lead. It's 3-2, so in 8. Gushue also has a draw for 1. This is to force extras, and it will slide right to the button for a single, and then we go to extra. So in the 9th, Gushue lying 3. This is Koe's last facing 3, and he's drawing in for the victory. Ben Hebert and Brett Lang drag it far enough. Kevin Koe wins the first Grand Slam of the season, 4-3 over Brad Gushue. Lions and Red Blacks this afternoon. Former NFLer John Beck making his first start for BC. In just his second play, Beck is sacked by Malik Jackson. Well, welcome to Canada. Now late in the quarter, kick return for Chris Rainey from the 10. Now he would elude several tackles, gets a few real nice blocks. Well, Rainey makes it all the way to the 1-yard line before he is tackled. That's a 98-yard return. That led to a Greg McGee touchdown. 15-14 BC. Ottawa retakes the lead for good right here. Jeremiah Johnson charges into the end zone. Red Blacks win 31-18. First win for an Ottawa team in BC since 1990. All right, for Sunday Night Football of the season, have the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants going head-to-head. Tony Romo, the pass to Des Bryant, but Bryant drops it. Roll Butterfingers. Now they'll settle for the field goal. Fourth quarter, 16-13 Giants. Tony Romo to Devon Street. Gets absolutely demolished by Brandon Merriweather. That ball goes right to Tremaine McBride. He returns it to the 1. Giants punch it in. They're up 23-13. Now a minute to go in the game. Cowboys down 26-20. Get a huge gain here as Romo flips it to Lance Dunbar for the first down. Now, just 13 seconds left on the clock. Romo fumbles the snap but recovers, throws an 11-yard touchdown to Jason Witten, and that's your winner, 27-26 Dallas. Elsewhere, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers in Chicago. Rodgers threw for 3 touchdowns, 2 to James Jones. The Packers beat the Bears 31-23. Now, Seahawks-Rams. Seattle rallied for an 18-point fourth quarter to send this to overtime, but the Rams' Greg Zuerlein plays the hero. A 37-yard field goal seals the 34-31 St. Louis win. Now, number 1 picks, Jameis Winston and his Bucks taking on Marcus Mariota and his Titans. Winston's first drive is a touchdown. Well, for the other team, he's picked off. Titans takes this one 42-14. Now Broncos and Ravens, 36 seconds to go in the game. Joe Flacco can win this for Baltimore, but his throw is intercepted in the end zone. Broncos take it 19-13. Well, U.S. Open now, a powerhouse men's final. Novak Djokovic versus Roger Federer. Now, after Djokovic won the first set, he's serving at 4-5-30 all. Federer with a wide open court, but hits it right back at him. Now, Djokovic escapes the point and riles up a decidedly pro-Roger crowd. Now, Djokovic already up break in the 4th. Game point Federer over 3 hours into the match. And Djokovic gets to everything, then beats Federer with the lob. Now, 2 points later on break point. Incredible return. World number 1 can feel it. Now, Federer got one of those breaks back, but this game is over. Novak Djokovic wins it in 4 sets. 6-4, 5-7, 6-4, and 6-4. Now, that's the Serbian's second U.S. title, his 10th Grand Slam championship.
Those 2 guys always have great matches.
Oh, you're going to get a good one between those 2.
No kidding. All right, thanks, Nahreman.
Thank you.
Okay, still ahead, the